patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
All right, let's get into it. Bitcoin on the weekly chart. Right now, Bitcoin is sitting at about 29.4. See on the weekly chart, so each candlestick represents 1 week, of course. And we keep making these patterns, right? Like that's why I like to zoom out and look at the weekly chart, because you can really see. Like if I zoom out, I can see this inverse type of pattern right here. I can see the inverse head and shoulders. I can see this M pattern right here. If you look at it real closely, you can see the M shape, right? And then we had to break down. So this M broke down and then popped right back up, right? So these is what I like to look at, these wicks. These indicate big movements up, right? See this wick right here, broke down from this pattern, played around in this pattern right here, broke down, had this nice wick, and then we popped back up. So over here on Bitcoin, I'm kind of looking for the same thing. We getting rejected right now from the top of this pattern. So I'm looking for one of these to signal a big movement up. So I'm waiting for the breakdown, the fake out, and then a big movement up. If not, if we break below this, then we probably going to keep going down. So if we can get a break up out of this pattern, once we get a break up out of this pattern right here, that's when I'll probably go back in and take my position. Right now, I only have about, out of my $50 trade, I only have about 25 in right now. I'm in a profit. My $50 is now worth about 136. I got 26 in, so I'm still sitting with about $107 that I'm gonna put back in once I see something like this, right? This is gonna be my symbol. This is gonna be my signal. Once I see this, I'm gonna start putting money back in, waiting for a big move up, right? And then I will take profits again and do the same thing. So right now I got a little bit in just in case this decides to just curve up and pop, catch me off guard. I can still have some, take that profit once it get up here. But if it decides to come back down, I'm gonna buy that once I see the big movement up. Once I see it come down, test, and then go back up, I'm gonna start buying back in. So that's what I'm doing on Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Shiba Inu. Now, if we come over here and look at Shiba Inu on the weekly, I'm sorry, this is what I got my trading. I'm not trading Bitcoin, I'm trading Shiba. So what I'm doing on Shiba is right now we are coming against some resistance right here on this MA. This is the 50 week. So every time we come up against the 50 week, as you can see, we battle it. It gives us a battle every time we come up against it. Now these are weekly candles, so as you can see throughout the week, we broke above it and came back on this week, went below it on this week, came back. So we battle against this moving average right here. Same thing right here, we broke above it, came back. Couldn't get above the blue MA right here. Now right now, we are shooting up, but I think the gap between these are too big for this to just go straight up and don't at least come back, right? So that's why on Shiba Inu, that's what I mean by, well, we're gonna go into this and show you what I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for this to probably come back up against this right here before I actually go in even more. Like I'm in right now, I'm expecting maybe a break up, but I think it's gonna come back, pull back, fight against this a little bit more before we actually get the big move up and then the big move out of this pattern. Now, if we go into the 4 hour on Shiba, we can see this little pattern right here trying to break out. So that's why I say we could pop out. And if I measure this, it's about 5-6%. So if I take out my measuring tool, like I said, this right here was about 6%. So you want to measure from the top of the pattern to the bottom. This is about 6%. So if we break out of this little upward pattern right here, go to the top, go up about 5.5-6%, somewhere up in there. We're looking at about 10.7. So we could probably break up out of this pattern up to about 10.7, just to take all the liquidity for the people who got buy-ins, orders up here above this right here, thinking that when we break above, we're going to keep going. It's probably going to go up pull that liquidity, get all those people, and then bring it back down, touch this line, and then go up, right? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm seeing in the charts. Now, just in case we just go straight through this, I got a little bit in still. Like I said, out of my $50 trade, right now I'm up to about 136. I took out about 107, so I'm in at about 126, 125. So I'm working there. I don't know the exact math, but I got about 20, let's say roughly about 25 in, just in case. I got 100 out, ready to buy the dip. I want this to come back, right? Once this come back to this line right here, just like right here, we came back to this line, start curving up, came to this line and curved up. I'm looking for the same thing, for this to come back to this line, curve up. Also, Shiba Inu got big news coming out. Y'all go Google Shiba Inu and see what project is coming out on Shiba Inu to give it just a little boost. You know what I mean? That's why I'm predicting we're gonna have a big breakup due to the news that's coming out. So I'm playing it, trying to play it right. You know, watching these candlesticks, not really paying attention to the news so much, just letting the charts tell me what's gonna happen. So that's what I'm seeing in Shiba Inu. Like I said, I'm doing good. We doing good. This is not financial advice. Right now, my $50 is worth about 136. So I done doubled it, going into tripling it, and I'm gonna keep on trying to flip my way up with starting with only $50. Let's see how far I can go throughout this bull run. And I'm just gonna keep updating y'all every single, I won't say every single day. I say every single day, but I'm gonna come and update y'all when y'all need to be updated. Because sometimes you need to take a break. You need to just take a step back, you know, watch the chart, see if it's playing out like we think it's gonna play out, and plot our next move, you know. And sometimes taking a step back and not looking at the daily chart or not looking at the 4-hour chart helps you really see the bigger picture. All right. So that's what we're doing, man. Shiba Inu, Bitcoin.